So I want to share something with you that is changing my life, and I hope that in me sharing that it will change your life as well. So I chose a word of the year, and as many people do, they choose a word of the year based off of assessing the year before, some of the things that you find yourself keep going through, lessons learned, opportunities of growth, and even some of your wins, and you come up with one word. And so I'm going to be very vulnerable and share my word, which is self love. Self love. Self love, self care, self worth, self value. I needed to put myself first, and I realized some of the issues that were occurring in friendships, relationships, business, and even with myself was based off of me not having boundaries, me not understanding my worth, me not self-caring. So to not have boundaries is not loving yourself. To neglect yourself is to not love yourself. And I could continually see that streaming through every area of my life. So I chose the word self. So I decided to do a scary thing and read through my journal of last year. And let me tell you, it was it was so sad, guys. And I mean, I get it. I have been through a lot, but I'm not a pity potty person. But apparently in my journal, I was, going through cancer, losing my mom, getting COVID, being hospitalized, all that stuff. Yes, I had the right to write that in my safe space in my journal, but it was just a bunch of murmuring and complaining. It was sad. So I decided to do something a little different. I even created a word party this year, and it was so fun and amazing, where I taught other people how to discover their word of the year, and then we broke off into our individual spaces and wrote down things that was contributing or being intentional to that word. But anyway, that's a whole nother video about a whole lot of fun and being intentional with your life. So anyway, I wanted to share something I wrote in a new journal. And this year, instead of regular journaling, and this is a form of journaling, but I decided to write love letters to myself. Love letters, what does that look like? So I decided to journal from a space and place of love versus beating myself up and listening to the bully in my head and writing it down. And that's a whole other video as well, talking about the bully in your head. But I decided to be intentional and every morning write to myself, encouraging myself from a place of love. And so something I wanted to share, very intimate and very special to me, and I hope that it helps you, but I decided to share on Valentine's Day what I actually wrote in my journal. And I hope in listening to this, it will touch you and help you see the places of love you need to give yourself. So here it goes, my vulnerable moment. Dear Mika, happy Valentine's Day. Let me start by saying I love you more than anything in this whole world. All these years, it's you that I really needed and really wanted. I want you to know I see you. I see your pain, your tears, your frustrations, your disappointments. Well, I'm here now. And I will never, ever forsake you again. I promise you are everything I've ever hoped for. You're smart, you're funny, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're giving, you're selfless, you're creative, and worthy. And I love how you love others. That makes me love you so much more. I hope in me showing my love for you, it pushes you towards your dreams, that it encourages you to go after everything you desire because you deserve it. I promise to be more gentle and put you first. I promise to listen. I promise to encourage you. I promise to challenge you. I promise to push you gently and push you to never give up. You are the love of my life, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner. I love you to the moon and back. Happy Valentine's Day, my sweetheart. Love me. And let me tell you, every now and then I go back and I read that, and I literally was in tears writing it and in tears when I read it. Oftentimes we tell other people this, and we've never ever shared this with ourselves. And so I'm on this intentional journey this year to love myself, and I call it my journey to self. And so I write every single day, and so maybe I'll come on and share another love letter with you maybe later. But as one of my friends tell me, she's like, girl, you're doing too much. And I know I oftentimes do, but I did do a thing because this meant so much to me. I created a love letter journal for you as well, so we can do this journey together. And so the link will be in the description for you to click and get your book. And I would love to hear your stories and your journey on loving yourself and writing love letters to yourself. And guess what? Don't just write them. On Saturdays and Sundays, I go back and I read what I wrote to myself. And it's so beautiful and so encouraging. And I'm so glad that I can get to a place where I can be kind to myself and tell myself things I've never told other people. How many of us have told a significant other, a husband, or even our children, I love you more than anything in the world? And we've never said that to ourselves. And so she's deserving, he's deserving. And so I hope that this touches you, and click the link in the description to order your I Love You journal.